everyone. I'm Brenner, and here are tonight's top headlines. As Hurricane Irma began to approach Florida, Americans attempted to solve the problem the only way they knew how, with guns. Intended as a joke, Florida resident Ryan Edwards created a Facebook event asking people to join in shooting at the storm, stating, "Let's show Irma that we shoot first." Apparently forgetting he lived in America, Edwards was surprised when people actually took serious interest in the event. So much so that local police department tweeted out a warning not to shoot at the hurricane, including an extremely detailed diagram of the possible dangers of shooting bullets into the eye of the storm. Because anyone willing to shoot at a hurricane would need a picture book with the words, "Don't shoot, bullets can come back," in order to get the message. In other news, I never thought I would be mentioning these two groups in the same sentence, but Trump supporters and juggalos held rallies in Washington, D.C. this past week. Not together, of course. Fans of the band Insane Clown Posse gathered to protest the FBI's classification of juggalos as a gang. With words like family shouted at the protest to signify their unity, the juggalo rally surprisingly turned out to be a gathering centered around positivity, unlike the Trump rallies happening not too far away. Pro-Trump and anti-Trump rallies were happening at the same time in D.C., but neither had as big a turnout as the juggalo rally. Somewhere, Sean Spicer is saying, "This was the largest audience to ever witness a rally, period." Speaking of Sean Spicer, the Emmys were this past weekend. On a night of celebration for our favorite TV shows, Spicer made an appearance. Riding out onto the stage in the infamous podium used on SNL, Melissa McCarthy Sean Spicer surprised everyone. Sorry, it's still hard to tell the difference. As far as the rest of the award show goes, there were many positive moments. Donald Glover became the first African American to win Best Directing in a Comedy, and Lena Waithe also took the title for first African American to win for Best Writing in a Comedy. Pretty historic moments. Despite these amazing moments, Donald Trump still found the urge to tweet his thoughts on the show, saying, "I was saddened to see how bad the ratings were on the Emmys last night. The worst ever." Donald, it's okay. Just because your show Celebrity Apprentice was nominated multiple times and never won an Emmy doesn't mean you don't have anything to celebrate. Alec Baldwin won the Emmy for his work on SNL this year, so technically, I guess you did too. Not everyone was satisfied with this year's Emmys, but at least we had Chance the Rapper in the intro to give us an unexpected surprise. And those were this week's headlines. I'm Brenner, and have a great weekend, Tigers.